Hey everybody. Well, today I want to talk to you about the Phenyx Pro PTL-800 professional audio mixer. The box it comes in really doesn't do it justice. This is a unit right here. It's really built well. It looks like a high quality build. It's got a lot of the features that you get on the more expensive boards, but for the asking price of $279.99, it's to me a steal for everything it offers here. Close, you can see that it's got 6 XLR jacks and 6 TRS jacks for line or high Z. You also have 48 volt phantom power, so if you want to use a condenser mic, it's not a big issue at all. Then on the right side of the board, one thing I like about this is you've got your main out left and right, but you also have a separate sub out. So if you have some powered subwoofers, this is a good way to separate it out without having to have additional equipment. You do have 2 aux ins, a left-right bus out. You've got a stereo channel with TRS for channel 7 and 8, so you could add something else on there besides the 6. You have your FX in and return. You have one phone jack up at the top here with a foot switch version, and I'll explain that additional later. And then on your channel sliders, they are, to me, smooth. They work well. There's no resistance to them. They really feel nice. You can see you've got your mute button. You push it, you get the red light to know you're muted. You've got a pan dial left and right. You've got your buttons to send things to the bus, to the main, to the sub, and your pre-fade listen. So you've got that, and then on the far end, you've got your main mix slider, then you've got one for your bus and your FX, so you've got a little bit more control over that. And then you have your red knobs over on the far left right-hand corner. The bottom one's for your second phone jack, which is right below that on the front end of the panel. So you've got phone jacks 1 and 2 that you can choose. You have a sub level on your volume, and the other thing nice is you've got a sub filter, so your low pass filter, you can kind of tell it what you want to. Each channel has the knobs. You've got the gain knob, you've got the button for the high Z, you've got 3 ranges of frequency for EQ, high, mid, and low. You've got the button there to turn EQ on and off, and then you've got your aux 1, aux 2 with the pre-fade selection, then your FX send, you've got your channel button to send it or not. The other bonus you get is you've got the 16 digital effects, and it gives you a list there on what you've got some reverb, ambience delay, modulation, detuned pitch, and then a combination FX. You also have your level output lights to kind of get an idea of what's going on. You also have the light showing you if you're on pre-fade listen. The other thing nice, right below the PTL-800 designation is your Bluetooth, so you can turn Bluetooth off and on, and then hold it, the button right below that says pair, just push that in, and then pair your telephone, tablet, what other Bluetooth device you have, and then you have the button there to send the volume over to the main. You've got your aux send volumes, and then your USB send it out to the computer. So it's got a lot of versatility for it for the price you're paying. As far as mics, as you can tell, I've got a variety of mics hooked up. I've got the PTU-2 system, and then I've got their new, the PTV-2000 I'm trying out. I've got the, you can tell, I don't know if you can see it up there, but I've got their digital system with 2 microphones on the one USB receiver, or TRS receiver with Bluetooth. And then I've got one condenser mic just to prove that you do have 48 volts on that, and I've got a couple body packs. So all of the Phenyx Pro lines work well with this. Of course, any microphone that you have available with an XLR jack will work. So again, for the current price of $279, just under $280 at the time this recording was made, you've got a fully featured analog board that you can use for DJing, small events. Maybe you wanted to have something for a little bit better for doing karaoke. But again, you've got a real nice fully featured board for not a lot of money. So thanks for tuning in.